Ragazzi, benvenuti a questo nuovo episodio. Finalmente possiamo giocare questo grande giocone che non l'avevo mai trovato finora, ma finalmente sono riuscito a trovarlo e finalmente riusciamo a portarlo. È la prima volta, non ho mai giocato un gioco del genere e vediamo come funziona. Mi raccomando, intanto lasciate un like, un commentino, seguitemi su Chino Pennellino 82 su Twitch, YouTube e pronti per questa nuova avventura. Facciamo una nuova partita, non so neanche cosa mi posso aspettare. All'inizio del XV secolo il regno di Boemia è devastato dalla guerra. Re Venceslao IV viene fatto prigioniero da nobili ribelli del suo fratello, re Sigismondo di Ungheria. Senza un sovrano il paese precipita nel caos. Solo una manciata di idealisti si schiera al fianco del legittimo re. Figata. Sudchol 1403.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
C'ha una grafica eccezionale.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others.
Chissà le botte che prenderemo qua.
Godwin! Where's your weapon? To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze. Get ready!
Ocho.
Take cover! Now! Forward!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Sembra che ci abbia una scudella in testa.
Lord Brigade! Godwin! Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel
Allora, sali le scale per sparare.
Oh, knock it down!
Non ci capisco niente, cosa dovrei fare? Allora, se ti metti dei mezzi maroni. Un mirino. Ah, uno l'ho beccato. Vediamo, becchiamo l'altro.
You're not up to it! handle it here.
Aiutiamo a difendere la porta.
Godwin, get over here with that crossbow and join the line. What the fuck are they waiting for? More fire up to them! Stop! Stop! Let's hope this slows them down. Get ready! Stop that! Then, fuckers! Godwin, draw your sword and follow me!
Abbiamo preso la spada. R2 e L2. Ah, ma questo è un nemico. E io per riconoscere i nemici? Gli amici e i nemici chi sarebbero? Andiamo a dare una mano. Ci hanno dato una randellata fotonica. Ma io non ho la spada. Tanto stiamo facendo la... Stiamo facendo accumulo qua. Sì, va là, ciao.
Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, Vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
È un bel macello. Si pronuncia bene questo titolo, spettacolo.
fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Un'avventura epica.
Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have
Non ho
turned up
capito
on their
cosa va chiesto,
doorstep.
ma
You bet we
concordiamo.
will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat! See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking down in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Non possiamo fare niente qua. Dobbiamo solo seguire i vari cavalli. Come è bardato questo cavallo, poverino, come fa a correre?
Sir.
Ecco.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, we wouldn't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Bah, secondo me va a finire male.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Ecco, sapevo io.
We're not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
Soldato, vorresti sempre impugnare un'arma, indossare un'armatura resistente e sei naturalmente molto irascibile. Consigliere, preferisci risolvere problemi con intelligenza, eloquenza ed empatia. Ma questo così ci sta. Sentinella, preferisci nasconderti nell'ombra e compiere le missioni senza fare rumore furtivamente, in modo che non ti scoprano. Ma no, facciamo consigliere.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Allora, persuasione. Può risolvere molte situazioni persuadendo la controparte. Nei dialoghi potrai scegliere tra le opzioni elencate e di seguito che definiscono la tua reazione, ma presta attenzione. Per persuadere qualcuno, questa persona deve crederti. Secondo me andrà a finire male qua. Prova a risolvere le situazioni in modo pacifico e senza conflitto, coercizione. Sei pronto persino a mentire, manipolare, pur di ottenere ciò che vuoi, carisma, sfrutti il tuo aspetto di nobile e la tua reputazione, dominanza. Fai capire il tuo interlocutore che sei superiore a lui. Vuoi passare da eroe a protettore dei deboli, intimidazione. Ma io farei il dialogo. L'abilità persuasione è influenzata dagli altri deboli. Puoi trovare la descrizione dettagliata. Ok. Molte situazioni si possono risolvere ragionando con la controparte. Nei dialoghi troverai diverse opzioni per reagire, ma ricorda, non sempre l'interlocutore crederà alle tue parole. La persuasione non è questione di avere un numero più alto, dipende dal tuo interlocutore, dal tuo aspetto, dalla tua reputazione. Per esempio, minacciare dei banditi di solito non porta a nulla e non puoi nemmeno spacciarti per nobile se hai della paglia che ti sbuca dagli stivali. Effettivamente. Allora, dialogo, provare a risolvere situazioni ricorrendo le tue doti diplomatiche, puoi anche affidarti al tuo nobile aspetto, la gente crede facilmente un signore, in abiti costosi, oppure puoi provare a convincere l'interlocutore della tua cavalleria, mettendo... No, facciamo il dialogo.
We want to resolve conflicts, not to stir up more. Once more, I assure you we have no evil intentions. You can escort us to Trotsky, and everything will be explained there. That we can guarantee.
Very well.
C'è andata di culo.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't.
Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again.
Ma, secondo me si è convinto tanto facilmente, non mi ispira fiducia.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Ma.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you. And you lot are rank!
For Christ's sake! Henry! Call off that damn dog before he wolfs down the last of our mates.
Mutt! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Well, hoorah! Peace at last. That barking was a pain in the ass.
Dovrei... ok.
I'm a bit anxious about tomorrow. How about you? Are you worried?
A wee bit. But we've got good intentions. Sir Hans is responsible. And sensible too, when it comes to important things. And no doubt Lord von Berghoff is a wise man and he'll hear him out with a cool head. Clever folks can always somehow come to an agreement, can't they?
That's right. And also, we're coming with an offer of alliance. I can't imagine what could happen for them not to receive us.
Not much chance of that.
How do you like it here?
I'll tell you, it's nothing like home.
And have you ever been further than Rattay?
No, I never was, but I always wanted to. That's why Oates put in a word for me so I could ride along. Besides, for an adventurous expedition like this, you've got to have the right gear and good horses. And I'm in charge of them.
Ok.
And you take good care of our horses. I can't say they're exactly whinnying with joy.
Don't make fun of me, eh? Whenever they need anything, I take care of it for you. The only thing that bothers me is them cliffs and rocky paths. I hope none of the horses breaks a leg.
Bene, abbiamo parlato.
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Come on, Oates. We'll get to Trotsky tomorrow, and there'll be plenty of food there. We're a noble's escort, so they're obliged to feed us well. Pheasant in wine, roast pork with apples. Those sausages of yours are only fit for a dog anyway.
For Christ's sake, stop giving me a hard time. I'll have you know, that sausage is fucking good. But neither you nor your dog will get to taste it.
Wouldn't you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Ecco, recuperiamo l'anello. Sarà questo, vuoi scommettere?
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few...
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
Allora,
I heard
perderemo
you won a
tutto.
ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Ecco.
Come on.
Allora, se puoi giocare dadi in qualsiasi taverna. Allora, non ci ho mai giocato. 6 dadi di unitario. Punti segnati. Tre 1 1000 punti. Ogni dado aggiuntivo dopo il terzo si raddoppia il valore.
On then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Io sto segnando a caso. Quindi? $600 punti sono i 3-6. Utilizzando una mostrina. E adesso? Ah, non mi fa passare.
My God, I'm done.
Vediamo come funziona. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sì, sì, che ci arriva. Però se facciamo così sono 400 punti.
Aye, that'll do. No, that's as far as I go.
Ok, la rischiamo. Beh, questi sono 300 punti. C'è un 1. Tiro sfortunato. Adesso perderemo malamente.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Se ne facciamo 2, 3, 4. Abbiamo 2, 3, 4, 5, ci basta un 1. Boh. Ecco, ci è andato male.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know? If I was you, I'd take it.
Abbiamo 3-1.
Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Perché non mi fa selezionare?
Can't be. Damn your eyes. You played well.
Abbiamo vinto.
What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring. Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God.
Vediamo intanto di parlare.
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and von Berghoff will arrive at some agreement.
Che voce sta facendo?
Maybe. We'll see.
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovitz at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like, I must remind him.
Dai. Eccoci, scusate, ma ho tirato su il cane sul letto.
That cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
Intanto andiamo a portare l'anello. Così almeno il cane può mangiare la salsiccia. Uè, avena.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ah! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Hey, Conrad, one little...
Allora, però da mangiare a Mut, guardalo, poi premi L1.
Here you go. Take it.
Guarda come si ingoffa.
Why don't we carry on to the foothill of Trotsky? They must have a tavern there. Fellow could have a game there.
Give over, Tankard. There'll be time enough for the tavern after we deliver the letter.
Mutt, come here.
Vabbè, andiamo a vedere se riusciamo a parlare con qualcun altro. Questo chi sarebbe?
Watch
Conrad.
that Tankard. You play dice with him, you'll lose your brace. Watch that Tankard. You play dice with him, you'll lose your brace.
Well then, Henry? Henry! Oh, that was a tight thing with the captain, eh?
Non è stato piacevole.
It looked for a while like we'd be charging at each other.
I must say, I wasn't expecting that bastard to start on me.
Yeah, I could tell.
But we managed the situation all right in the end. He even apologized to us. If Hannah had seen it, maybe he'd finally stop treating me like a child, eh?
Well, I don't know. When I look at you, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Kiss my arse. And by the way, since you're here, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Allora, dove ci troviamo l'elmo? Bella domanda. Allora, premi press. Ecco, indossato l'elmo. E adesso?
So, should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armor, grab a practice sword and come along.
Aspettate. C'ha ragione anche lui. Avanti. Mamma mia.
Can we start with the swordplay?
You've got your armor. Good. I won't hold back. Ready? Let's start. Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead.
Allora, premi R2 per eseguire un attacco.
Keep your distance, Henry. Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. I'm still as fresh as a daisy. Is that the best you can do? You want to wear me down like that?
Allora.
Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Now save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. Good. Good. Leave me some room. Oh, why don't you cover yourself? Good. That's the way.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh?
Presione una porta perfetta per premi durante l'attacco nemico quando appare il simbolo di uno scudo verde al centro della rosa.
That's it. You're doing great, Henry.
Ho sbagliato.
You have to move sooner. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to
Allora,
it.
risposta...
I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Sweet. Well,
Che botta che gli abbiamo
you're
dato in
not as good as
faccia.
Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Allora, puoi cambiare...
Oh, nice, Henry. Nice. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
Ma
Right.
sì.
100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself. Off to a good start.
Ho finito il vigore.
Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Mi sa che li prenderemo.
You haven't got a hope.
Oh, ho sbagliato tasto.
You haven't got a hope.
Aspetta che recuperiamo un po' di vigore.
Put up a fight at least.
Come on, Henry!
Put up a fight at least.
Non ci sto capendo un piffero.
That must have hurt. Don't you think you can heal?
You haven't got a
fellas,
home.
No, ho sbagliato tasto.
Nice block.
Put up a fight at least. And you've had it. I say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later. Now it's time to
No, ho
eat.
perso.
Oh, that swordplay has given me quite an appetite. Let's get some grub.
Vabbè. Non ci ho capito un piffero.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious, isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Ho dovuto trascinarti fuori, ti ho trascinato via.
He was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we dragged you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen around like that? Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry?
Hmm?
You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Coraggioso e questo ti basti.
She's brave. She saved my life when I went back to Scallis after it was razed to bury my parents. And a bunch of mercenaries attacked me. And that's all I'll say.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Cercavo riparo, avevo bisogno di un po' di pace. Furtività.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
Furtività è sempre
You
utile.
gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Only what Sir Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Scordiamo la spada.
Sword is a weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Succederà qualcosa adesso, un minimo.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
Guarda, che braghettoni.
You fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
What's the matter?
Females!
Ecco.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans.
Chissà perché andrà a finire male.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away. Hear that singing? They must be close. Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer. Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Hey? All right. What was that?
Prova a guardare, che disastro. Ecco. Siederà un macello, adesso un minimo 100-100. Ecco.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
No, ma andiamo a salvarla.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on!
Run! Catch
him!
Ecco.
Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiot! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim?
Just now!
Fucking armor!
Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side! Oh, his horses, quick!
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, shit.
Quanto pare.
Hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait! Ah! Fuck!
Non è piacevole.
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish. We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trotsky?
Ah, c'è l'icona della lepre perché ci stanno cercando.
There's someone in front of us. Down!
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge. And keep your eyes peeled, right?
Around.
You two, go up there. Get a move on. You
Ma non
watch
possiamo
the side
prenderli
of
di
the
soppiatto?
And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to
Una alla
know.
volta.
Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, blood trails,
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
get to work.
Can swim all the fucking way across. Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish from
Now.
the summer.
Snuggling about in the pitch black, with all your talk done to blind you. Now, catching you naked man in the forest is better than getting killed in a skirmish. Like this one. But I still can't see the bloody thing.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly. There's more of them up top. Fuck!
Guarda.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here!
Be keeping
Stand
watch
still.
instead. You reckon we'll find them, do you?
Run! Quick!
Percorrere?
No, no, no. Fuck, they're in front of us. Quick, into the rocks.
They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry! Run around! We'll catch them at the top!
What now?
Hey? Hans!
They're here!
There's more of them up
Run
top!
ahead of them!
Ma Hans dove sarebbe andato? Su di qua? Che non lo vedo più.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us!
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake!
Stop it! This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Ecco. Mi sono già perso.
You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through.
Sono ancora lì.
What? Strange.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Porco.
Now you're gonna die! We're under attack!
Dovevamo andare dritti per dritti.
There's a path, but through fissures. Ah, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
I don't know.
Hans! Hey, Hans!
Poi proviamo ad andare di qua.
Where is he?
You're in for an arse-kicking, you piece of shit! We're under attack!
Ma per correre.
This looks like a way out. Hans!
Here. Oh, thank God we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers...
No, ce l'avevamo quasi fatta. Però abbiamo capito dove dobbiamo andare.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I tell him.
Cacchio.
You're in for an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
Sopravvivi. Vai, Mark. Siamo morti?
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Pa. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are.
Una visione.
Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
If I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fellow landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
E quindi ce la siamo spangata.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable. Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck.
Abbiamo un po' di visioni.
Scallis is in flames. We're gonna die here.
You survived Scalets, and you'll survive this. Come on.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father? Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important
Father!
from the trunk. Go to the car.
Easy.
Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sir Walter.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on. Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see.
Insomma.
Henry, focus.
can't run away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
I'll kill them.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
Logs.
Make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry. Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. Dead. They're all dead.
But we aren't yet. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Think again, strong!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Ecco.
Scallops. They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
Ecco.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
But you'll help him, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushenna's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Ok. Allora, intanto fermiamo l'emorragia. Dopo ci vestiamo. Giochiamo qualcosa.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Parcheggiamo. Tanto noi raccogliamo tutto.
This will be the weapon used by the bastard who cuts up Sir Hans.
Raccattiamo tutto.
Seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Allora, noi dovremmo vedere cosa c'è da fare. Sciaccati nella vasca. No. No. Ecco.
Ah, I feel like a new man.
Mentre la calendula. Serve per fare degli antinfiammatori. Tanto che ci siamo. Dove è andato? Ecco. Allora, abbiamo fatto tutto. Yes.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds. Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
That damned fever is going to leave that
camomilla, salvia. Qua.
Shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. I'll put him down somewhere for a while so I can start digging.
Facciamo qua. Me la fa usare. Come si fa a usarla? Il cadavere dove l'abbiamo buttato? Eccolo.
I feel quite hungry.
Una gallina.
It's empty.
Bene ragazzi, e adesso per intanto chiudiamo qua e mi raccomando, se volete fatemi vedere che supportate bene il canale, se volete dare il vostro supporto seguitemi su Twitch, su YouTube, su Luchino Pennellino 82 e ci becchiamo alla prossima. Ciao a tutti ragazzi, buonanotte.